I've not done one of these in quite a bit. So the purpose of this whole little series was to document the shoes that mean the most to you. And in particular, I wanted to have people talk about them on camera and to actually be seen wearing them. And so today I'm talking about the one that started it all for me. Of course, that's the Air Jordan 4 Black Cement. So this is not meant to be a review of the shoes, it's rather how all of this happened. So I believe back in 2017, my wife had gotten me the Jordan 14 Indiglo, which is really beat to all hell about this point. I mean, I wore this shoe out, and that's because I didn't have a whole lot of other shoes to choose from. Now, around that time, I wasn't into the sneaker game. I didn't have any tie to the sneaker game. I just wanted to have a nice pair of shoes here and there. Also, at that time, I was heavily relying on brick and mortar stores, particularly the big foot sites, Foot Locker, Finish Line, Champs, etc. Also, around that time, shoes were a little bit more plentiful, a lot easier to capture. Just going to the store, seeing what was on the shelf, and of course, buying them. Now, around that time, I also discovered the SNKRS app. Now, flash forward to 2019, I believe around May, actually, the first shoe I ever tried to cop was the Air Jordan 4 Black Cement. And oh boy, did I ever cop that shoe. There's something to be said about the psychology of being able to hit on the SNKRS app. Now, again, prior to that time, I actually took no L's at all because I hadn't tried for anything on the SNKRS app. But just the first win, just being able to go and cop this shoe on the SNKRS app for the price point of, I think, $200 was really an invigorating feeling. I mean, it really activated those dopamine levels that, the SNKRS app so masterfully preys upon. After that, I actually hit the shoe, I believe, on Finish Line as well as Champs or the Flex app. Now, don't quote me on that because I don't know if Finish Line actually sold these at the time. I just remember I actually had 3 pairs of these at the same time. I ended up ooping these to my boy for the price that came out to be after tax. Actually, I think these were $225. I can't remember. It's been a while. This might have been $225. In any event, I ended up giving him the price plus tax for the shoes. Now, I believe I sold the other pair on StockX, my first StockX sale, for $267 or so. And if I can go back in time. But again, the shoe itself didn't particularly hold any significance to me. We all saw Jordan hit the shot over Craig Elo in these and catapult the Bulls to the playoffs in 1989. But again, the shoe wasn't just that particularly special to me. Now again, that wasn't until I got them in hand and I just fell in love with the shoe. And seeing the Nike Air on the back and learning the history and nostalgia of what the shoe meant. I believe this was part of the remaster program where the shoe was in the OG shape for the first time since 1989. Just a gorgeous shoe. And again, it's not particularly the shoe itself, but it was the feeling, the excitement of hitting a shoe on SNKRS app directly from brand Jordan, directly from Nike, and coming to my house in that nice little Just Do It box. And, that's really what kicked it off. And, one pair turned into 100 pairs later, and here we are. This was really a dope shoe in general. I have my review out to go check it out if you want to get in depth with it, but this was the one. This was the one that started it all. The first OG, the first retro, the first real shoe I picked up, knowing what I knew today as far as what pickups are like. And tripling up on these, not a bad pickup. So again, do me a favor. I think in the last one was the Air Jordan 13 Heat Got Games. I told you what that shoe meant for me as far as significance and nostalgia and history for me. But tell me, what was the first shoe that did it for you? What was the first shoe that got you into collecting shoes? What started this sickness that we all have, this wonderful, beautiful sickness of sneakerholism? Thank you for joining me and hearing about my soul story, the one that started it all, the Air Jordan 4 Black Cement, aka Bread. Black yellow. Oh, the original cut. There it absolutely is. I might like it better than the 2020 version. Those on white. And I had it.